are self-sabotage walls. The wall that comes up from memories that are triggered, from a subconscious being in control of our everyday lives. When we are unaware and we just go through the days of our lives in emotion, you just wake up, you make your coffee, you go to work, you have a shower, you don't even think, you just do, and you're kind of just moving along. And there's times where great things are going to happen in your life because you might create some opportunities because you're feeling a little bit ambitious at the time. And then at some point, this great opportunity that you've created, you somehow manage to disempower yourself. You manage to sabotage it actually happening. Now, a lot of us just accept that that's life. That always happens for me. It's never going to happen for me. It happens for others. But really, what all that means and what it's trying to tell you is that you can go through life doing actions to make changes. But where the real change comes from is your mindset. Your mindset is what's going to bring you the results that you're looking for. Now, how many of us knew that? I know I didn't know that till 8 years ago. And until then, it took me 38 years to keep tripping over myself, to keep creating great things in my life, but never really having the full experience, getting to a certain stage, and then never able to move any further. Not realizing that it was my mindset that was holding me back, or my fears, or my beliefs, my relationship with myself, my value. This is all connected to our mindset. Our self-sabotage behavior is something that is formulated between the ages of 0 and 7. They didn't tell us this at school. Unfortunately, it's not something that they advertise. It's something that you may by accident come across, or someone one day might expose you to this kind of information. And then from there, it takes time for you to actually absorb it, to learn it, to understand it, to see it, to process it, and to integrate this into your life. Some of my clients, it's a real moment for them to empower themselves. It's a real moment when that wall comes up and it's in your way, and it blocks you from flowing in life, and it blocks you from moving and breathing and succeeding and loving and feeling. It stops you from, it cuts your life force. It robs so much away from you. But when you learn to see that wall when it appears in front of you, and you talk to it, and you bring it down, and you tell it, you were good to make the choices for me when I was younger, but now I'm in charge. I don't need you anymore. You're in my way, and I am in control now. See, when you learn to identify that this is actually what's happening, it's actually not you just failing to do more or to achieve more. It just means that you need to recognize that there's something in front of you that's trying to protect you. Because when you were younger and these patterns were formulated, it was formulated because your immaturity as a young person couldn't process your environment in an adult way. So it created patterns of safety that were not very well thought about. It was just quick reactions, impulsive protection. And as any child would do, they would just freak out and they would just do their best to protect themselves. And that becomes your filter system for the rest of your life. And every time that protection wall comes up, it's the thing that's getting in between you and the life that you dream of. So, when you learn to stand up to this sabotage wall, to this wall, and you talk to it and you beat it down. I've been training 10-year-old kids to learn how to communicate with this wall so they can bring it down now. So by the time they're 12, 13, they're going to be fully empowered and they're going to be able to be conscious creators because they recognized this wall was not the boss of them anymore.